2, 1, and liftoff.
Listen, I think we're agreeing too much because I think we're seeing the Indians the same way at the moment.
What, that the regular season doesn't matter?
Yeah, seriously. Number 3, the rotation is not as good as some people talk about. We were talking, Danny Salazar said in spring training, it's the best rotation in baseball. We talked about that. We talked about are they top 5, top 10. Listen, there's questions there. But number 2, Michael-Brantley seems fine, which was a big question. And number 1, we've known this since the postseason last year. It's all about the bullpen. The bullpen is great. It's what separates them from everybody else.
Well, we've seen a minor setback with Corey-Kluber, where he misses a start, goes on the DL for 10 days. It just makes me think that if he isn't right, they're probably not going to win. Because I do agree with you. He is the centerpiece of that, of a rotation that's good, just not great. Number 2, Michael-Brantley is back. Actually, that's number 1. I'm going to hold that a second. Number 2, the bullpen is scratch that off. The bullpen is just as good as it was last year. Yep. I mean, I think we looked early on to see, or the number of innings these guys, the way Andrew Miller was used, is that all going to come back to haunt them? It doesn't look like it is. And number 1, which I've mentioned earlier, is number 2. All right, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Brantley is back.
Now, and so no more worries? It's like he was never injured back?
I mean, who's to say? But I think
you're to say.
Yes.
Your list.
I predicted he'd have at least 80 RBIs and 20 homers this year, and I think maybe I was a little bit short.